Ever been deep into a run, pushing through the wall, and suddenly your form just evaporates? Your shoulders start slumping forward, your hips drop, your pace dies a slow death, even though your legs feel like they've got more in them. You tell yourself to just grit your teeth and push, assuming it's just leg fatigue. But no matter how hard you try, you cannot get that smooth, efficient stride back. It feels like you're running through syrup. Sound familiar? I thought so. Well, here's a thought. What if the real reason for this has almost nothing to do with your legs and everything to do with your trunk or core? If you feel like you've hit a wall where your posture gives out before your legs are truly done, then stick with me. We're about to challenge a common bit of running wisdom. The belief is that your legs are your weak link, but the evidence often points to something else entirely. Your trunk, your core, your hips, your upper back is frequently the first domino to fall. So by the end of this, you will not only understand why your endurance is taking a nosedive, but you'll also get a straightforward, trunk-focused strength program that will keep you upright and powerful all the way to the finish line. As a coach, the most common story I hear is about hitting that late race wall. We've all done it too. Coach, athlete, doesn't matter. Runners describe a total breakdown in form, which then kills their pace and turns every step into a slog. The assumption is always, my legs gave out. But when we actually look at it, we find the legs often have more to give. It was the chassis, the body, they were attached to that failed first. Right, because running is a high repetition single leg activity. With every stride, your body has to absorb and redirect massive amounts of impact forces. The primary job of your core, which is your abs, your obliques, and your lower back, along with your hip and upper back muscles, is to be a stable platform. They are in constant battle with gravity and impact, fighting the forces that are trying to pull you into a slouch. So here's a simple way to think about it. Trying to run with a weak core is like trying to fire a cannon from a canoe. Your legs are the cannon, powerful, capable of generating huge force, but your trunk is the canoe. If that canoe is wobbly and unstable, a massive amount of the cannon's power is wasted just trying to stay balanced. A strong core, on the other hand, is like a stable battleship, allowing all that leg power to be channeled directly into forward propulsion. And here's the bit that most runners will miss. These smaller, stabilizing muscles in your trunk and hips have a different endurance profile than the large, powerful muscles of your legs. While your legs are built for that big, repetitive work, your core and back stabilizers are fighting a constant isometric battle. What we often see is that in long-distance runs, these small stabilizers can hit their failure threshold much quicker than the prime movers. This creates a domino effect of fatigue. Your core and hip stability gives out first. Your body trying to keep you moving starts to compensate. Your shoulders round. Your chest compresses, which can limit your lung capacity. Your hips might tilt or drop, and you start to hunch over. This postural collapse isn't just inefficient, it's a fast track to injury as well, putting extra stress on your lower back, your hips, and your knees. It's a classic case of the canoe capsizing long before the cannon has run out of ammunition. Alright, so we know the why. Now's enough theory. So how do we fix it? The answer isn't just banging out more crunches or planks. The answer is a trunk-first strength program designed to build resilience exactly where running demands it. The goal is to train your trunk to resist fatigue while it's under load and holding you upright. We want to make your core so resilient that it's the last thing to give in, not the first. We'll focus on 3 foundational exercises that get right to the heart of this weakness: tempo front squats, loaded carries, and tempo lunges. If I had to pick one exercise to build a runner's trunk, this is going to be it, your tempo front squats. Back squats are great, but for our purpose, the front squat will be king. Placing the barbell in the front rack position forces you to maintain a ridiculously upright torso. If you lean forward, you're going to drop the bar. Simple as that. This perfectly mimics the postural challenge of staying tall during a run. But we're going to be adding a crucial twist: tempo. By slowing down the lowering phase, we dramatically increase the time under tension to those trunk stabilizers. This is what forges real endurance here. So here's the drill I want you to do. Rack a barbell across the front of your shoulders. You can use a clean grip if you have the mobility with elbows high. If not, a cross-arm grip works just fine. Feet are about shoulder width apart. Now for the work. Before you even move, take a deep breath and brace that core like you're about to take a punch. That's not negotiable here. Begin the squat by descending slowly, and I mean slow. Count it out. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Shake full 3 to 5 seconds to hit that bottom. Your only job on the way down is to keep your chest up and your elbows high. Do not let your torso pitch forward. Once at the bottom, no pausing, explode back up powerfully. That slow descent and powerful ascent is 1 rep. In terms of programming, aim for 3 to 4 sets of 3 to 5 reps. The tempo makes these brutal, so you only use the weight around 70-80% of your 1 rep max. Do these 2 to 3 times per week. Alright, next exercise is going to be your loaded carries. Running is just a series of single leg stances while moving forward. Loaded carries are one of the most functional ways to build the stability. They teach your core to stay rigid while you're in motion, which translates directly to your running form. We're going to focus on 2 variations. First, the farmer's walk. Grab a heavy dumbbell of each hand, stand tall with your shoulders back, and just walk. The goal is to walk for 20 to 40 meters without your posture breaking. No slouching here. Second, and even better for our purpose, the front rack carry. Now, I'll also got the bear hug carry as well, which is one of my favorite ones to do. So ideally, you hold 2 kettlebells in the front rack position, just like the squat, and you go for a walk. This puts intense demand on your upper back and core to stop you from collapsing forward, making it a phenomenal tool for building running-specific posture. For your program, tack these on at the end of your strength sessions, aiming for 3 to 4 sets of a 20 to 40 minute walk. The weight should be heavy enough that your posture is screaming at you by the end of that walk. Last exercise is going to focus on single leg specificity, tempo lunges. We have to train this trunk stability at one leg at a time because that's how we run. The tempo lunge is perfect for this. It builds balance and eccentric strength while demanding constant control from your trunk. Here's how you're going to do it. Stand tall, hands on your hips. Take a big step forward. Now, just like the squat, control that descent. Slowly lower your body over 3 seconds until your back knee gently taps that floor. Your torso must stay upright. Do not lean forward. Then push off forcefully to return to the start. That's 1 rep. For programming, start with just your body weight, doing 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps per side. Once that's perfected, you can hold dumbbells, doing this 2 to 3 times per week. So how do you fit this all in without leaving the gym? Well, here's a sample 3-day trunk first program to mix in with your running. You can try this, test it out, and toss out whatever you don't want to do. Slot these in on easier run days or cross-train days. For day 1, aim for a lower body focus. Do some tempo front squats for 4 sets of 5 reps, tempo lunges, 3 sets of 10 reps per side, and then farmer's walks at 3 sets of 30 meters. For day 2, it's more of a full body focus. Do some front squats, heavy, 3 sets of 3 heavy reps, and then reverse lunges of 2 sets of 12 reps per side. And day 3 is going to be your accessory and carry-over focus. Do some front rack carries of 4 sets of 40 meters, and then bodyweight lunges of 2 sets of 15 reps per side. As you get stronger, add more weight, but never at the expense of good form, especially the tempo ones. Here's a pro tip. Film your last set of these exercises every so often. When you're tired is when your form breaks. Seeing it on video is the best way to catch it before it shows up on mile 20 of your marathon. So the next time you feel yourself start to fold like a deck chair late in a run, you'll know what's really happening. It's likely not your legs that have completely given up, but your trunk stability waving the white flag. By shifting your focus from just building stronger legs to building a truly resilient trunk, you're addressing the root cause of the late race fade. You're turning that wobbly canoe into a battleship. So you're going to run tall, stay braced, and let your powerful legs do their job uninterrupted. If this was a light bulb moment for you, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button for more running devices actually backed by science. And if you're ready for that next step, check out this video on the most common running injuries and how to actually prevent them.